All right, it is Sunday Funday, and what are we doing today? Well, I'm going to tidy up the shop a bit, put a few things away. It's pouring down rain. Got a couple fuel lines I'm going to run on my Model A. You're thinking, fuel lines? What do you mean fuel lines? Thought that car was up and running. Well, I changed a couple things on it, which you'll see in the future. But right now what's going on is you'll notice, where'd the shoebox go? Well, the shoebox is in with Mr. Shawn, and we're starting to do a little bit of body work to it. So I want to have this car from the firewall back in first primer, as I call it, roughed in bodywork. But Shawn's bodywork, when I say roughed in, is not roughed in. You could literally paint it. But he's got the bodywork done. We'll say the rough in, first primer. We'll leave it sit now. He'll block it. He'll final primer it. But we're not going to final primer it right away. We're going to get the whole car done in first primer from the firewall back. Then I'm going to probably this fall rip it off the, well, I'll leave it on the frame for now, but I'm going to do my suspension work in the front, whichever route I go, whether I'm going to clip it or just leave it stock, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm not running a flathead in this car, I can tell you that much. I want to drive this car on trips and take it places. Not that a flathead can't, I just want to have something, you know, that I can actually walk into a parts store and they got the part on the shelf if I break down. Sorry to say, I don't want to carry a chunk load of stuff around. But I will be building my Model A with a flathead, my other Model A. So Shawn, if you look at my Instagram or my Facebook and look at pictures there, he got all this body worked in. I like the fact he took the time to mask the car up nice. So the rocker's all done and the quarter's all done. I like he masked it up nice. He could have just left it and say, well, hey, let's just spray it, let the overspray land where it is because we're going to strip the rest of the car to bare metal. But I like he did it this way. I kind of asked him to because I don't want the car to look like a pile of shit sitting around the yard, you know what I mean? In the shop, I want it to look like it's, you know, we actually care about it. So I'll spray some guide coat on there today. Usually we spray guide coat on, and then I'll get the tire and wheel on. I'll get her moved out and put into the middle bay again here. And like I said, I'm going to do a little work to my Model A. I got to get my trailer ready today. That's right, camping season's here. It's a long weekend right now. The last thing I ever do is go camping on a long weekend. It's just a fucking shit show. I couldn't be bothered with all the stupidness out there. So I always like to go away the weekend after. You know, and I make that a long weekend out of it. Plus we had a Hawaiian party here at the house last night. So to all my friends that attended, it was a great time. It was supposed to be outdoors, supposed to be in our backyard, way bigger backyard. Our house is very small inside, you know, it's not that big. And anyway, the rain came down, it poured down. Should have known, May long weekend, down here in BC, it's the Cloverdale Rodeo, and it always fucking rains on the Cloverdale Rodeo, wasn't even thinking. Anyway, it rained, but we had a hell of a good time in the house. And, you know, we just had to limit the amount of people that came because my house doesn't hold many people. That's all there is to it. But we had a hell of a good time. So, you know, I'm kind of recouping maybe a little bit from that last night. I don't know. We'll see. My buddy Dan was making painkillers and jungle juice and dark and stormies. I don't know what he was making, but I tell you, I don't think it's the alcohol and those kind of drinks that bother you. It's all the sugar. Man, they are good though. He nailed it spot on. This man could be a bartender the way he made them drinks, because I've had him at some tiki bars before and he just hit them on the spot. They were so good. But I don't know. They're like candy. You sit there and you drink them and you drink them and you drink them, but then afterwards all the sugar. Oh God. So yeah, there was no gym today. But I got up and I'm out here and the house is clean and we're gonna do shit because that's what we do. So we'll get this unmasked, we'll get it guide coated, and we'll get the tire and wheel on it, and we'll get her moved around. And then we'll go play with the Model A bit, play in the shop a bit, and yeah, let's see what's going on in the shop actually over here. I don't know if you guys ever pay attention to my middle bays here. These are kind of my little work bays again for myself. Got all my cool posters up. Good collection of rims. No, nothing is for sale. Got my jukebox that plays off my Bluetooth. Alright. You know, like this is customer parts. I'm not saying it's all for me in here, but got our Mr. Heater there. Got our rafters full of parts. I'm going to go quick here because I don't want anyone to actually pick out something. But hey, if you're quick enough right now watching this video and you can pick out a distinctive part in this thing up on top, well, shoot me a thing, because I'd be mighty surprised if you can see what is up in those rafters right now. And don't count the wheels. Anyway, I got the 55. I could do some work to that too, to be honest with you. I just don't know if the sound of grinders is a good thing today. If you know what I'm saying. And I got some shit I got to clean up and put up around here. Like I said, I've been gathering up more and more stuff, taking it out of my sheds and putting it up, and you know, got a little shelf here, just got a little more room for stuff and whatever. But the wife, what has my lovely little lady picked up today? She picked up, we're out garage sailing last weekend. She picked up this, holds a couple calendars or candles, $2, suits a Western bar. And she picked up this chalkware horse, price still on it, $1. And she picked up this saddle where she can put a picture of either me or Hank in it. And I mean, hands down, we all know who's going to get their picture in there. Hank. Anyway, so yeah, I got the Western bar door open today. Might actually turn on the TV. We're going to have some Western music playing in here. We're going to have some rock and roll playing in there. The Model A's in the corner. I'm not going to work on that till the rain dies down. But we'll see what happens here. I went to the party last night. My buddy Billy. Wild Bill. Y'all remember Smokey and the Bandit? This is an old one. VHS. Now, I don't have a VHS player. And he said, oh, well, do you still want it? Well, of course I still want that, because that's a part of your childhood growing up. Now, that's not a bar item. That's a shelf item. That'll either wind up in the office here, or it'll wind up on the shelves that I'm putting up around the shop here now. You know, Bill also gave me that 57 Nomad you see there. I don't think Bill's been in this part of my shop since I've been putting these shelves up. And he gave me the 55 Nomad there. I'm just starting to put things up here because I know how happy I am when I walk into this room with all this stuff. It just makes me so happy. So I want to put some stuff in my workspace that makes me happy too. And he gave me these. These are records that are melted down. When he had his 50th birthday, his wife threw him a 50th birthday, melted records down. He put chips and stuff in them, so those come in handy. I'll clean them up, put them somewhere away for a party or something one day. And yeah, oh, and I got another job today to do. Right there. The wife, we're installing cameras everywhere. So the house is full load now. Cameras out back, cameras out front. Look, there's not one area of our backyard and front yard that ain't covered by cameras. Now we got cameras for back here. I've never had a problem. 15 years, knock on wood, never had an issue with anything. But, you know, Chilliwack's getting busier. Unfortunately, more people are moving out here, selling in the big city, coming out here, selling their houses for $2 million there, coming out here and buying the same house for $1 million, and they got $1 million in the bank and they're retiring. But when you get more people out to the little country town, what does it bring? It brings more bums, crackheads, you know, all the ones that, you know, just don't belong. They come out here. Luckily for me, I'm in the country area. I'm out in the farmland, so they're not in here, but they're in town. But it's maybe time to put some cameras up. So that's all good. Cameras, a little alarm out back here. So, hey, 15 years without having it, and now we're going to have it. I'm okay with that. It is what it is. So, anyway, I'm going to go move some more shit around. We'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, here we go. Got it dropped down off the stands. Got the guide code on it. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool with the stormy skies in the background? Fuck. You almost want to put this in black and white. It'd be like going back in the day. I wonder sometimes, is somebody 40 years, 50 years from now is going to watch this video and say, man, look at that. Like that's, you know, because it'll be history. A day that's gone is history. Think about it. Yesterday is gone, so it's history. It's the past. You know, it's kind of cool to document this, document everything, and you know, just for people. Maybe someone wants to buy it one day. You know, when I get older and want to sell it, not sure, but I can say, well, there it is when I did it when I was a young man. Well, not so young a man. Anyway. So I'm going to move it now. I've blown out these bays over here. I've blown them all out and the rain's starting. I got to get pushing. Okay guys, I'm going to end this video here because the camera's going to die, but we will be back to you soon. See you later.